Surviving in the wild, shelter is key. It protects from elements, maintains body temperature, and is a place to rest and plan. A good shelter can make the difference between life and death. It's not a luxury, but a necessity for safety and survival. Now, let's dive into exploring 5 shelter building techniques. First on our list is the lean-to shelter, a simple yet effective survival structure. Let's break down how to build it. Start by locating a sturdy, large branch. This will serve as your backbone. Prop it up at an angle against a tree or rock. This backbone is crucial, as it will bear the weight of your shelter. Next, gather smaller branches. Lean them against your backbone, close enough together to support the weight of your insulation. Now for the insulation. Leaves, grass, or even snow can serve this purpose. Pile it onto your structure. It will provide warmth and shield you from the elements. And there you have it, folks. The lean-to shelter, a quick solution when time and resources are limited. For those braving the cold, the snow cave is an indispensable survival shelter. A refuge from the biting chill, the snow cave is more than a hole in the snow. It's a testament to human resourcefulness. To begin, you'll need to find a snowdrift deep enough to burrow into. Always ensure the snow's stability before you start digging, as the last thing you need is a cave-in. Once you've confirmed the snow's stability, dig a tunnel leading upwards into the heart of the drift for ventilation. Remember to keep the entrance small. A tight fit is key to conserving heat. It might not be a 5-star hotel, but when the frost bites, a snow cave is a warm embrace in the wilderness. The snow cave, a lifesaver in freezing temperatures. For a more long-term solution, consider the debris hut. This rugged refuge begins with a sturdy ridgepole, the backbone of your shelter, supported by 2 forked branches. Next, lean smaller sticks against the sides of your ridgepole, creating a sturdy framework. Now comes the insulation, your defense against the elements. Pile on leaves, grass, and branches, creating a thick layer that traps heat and wards off the cold. Be generous with your materials. The thicker the layer, the warmer your hut. Finally, fashion a doorway from a piece of bark or similar material. This entrance should be just big enough for you to crawl through, and remember to seal it off when you're inside. The debris hut, your home away from home in the wilderness. Last but not least, the tarp shelter, a versatile and lightweight option for the modern survivalist. The tarp shelter is an invaluable asset when you're out in the wild. It's quick to set up, easy to carry, and can be configured in several ways depending on your needs. Let's start with the basics. You'll need a sturdy tarp and a length of rope or paracord. The most straightforward setup is the A-frame, where you tie your rope between 2 trees and drape the tarp over it. Secure the corners and you've got yourself a shelter. Next, we have the lean-to configuration. This is similar to the A-frame, but one side is left open, providing a view of your surroundings while still offering protection. Finally, there's the diamond fly. This configuration provides optimal rain protection and is perfect if you're expecting some wet weather. The tarp shelter, a testament to the survivalist's adaptability and ingenuity. As we continue our survival shelter journey, let's take a look at a snow dwelling you might not be familiar with. The Quincy shelter. If you find yourself in snowy conditions and have some time and energy to spare, the Quincy provides a spacious and stable refuge. Unlike the snow cave, the Quincy is made by piling snow into a large mound, leaving it to sinter or harden, and then hollowing it out. This process requires more effort and time, but the result is a shelter that's bigger and more stable than a snow cave. It's large enough to accommodate a few people, and with a properly constructed entrance, it can retain heat surprisingly well. Just remember, always poke a few ventilation holes to ensure a fresh air supply. The Quincy shelter, a cozy snow home that showcases the survivalist's endurance and resourcefulness. As we continue our exploration of survival shelters, up next is a classic, the A-frame shelter. Named after its characteristic shape, the A-frame shelter is built with a sturdy ridgepole supported at both ends, typically by trees or other natural features. The structure is then covered with branches, leaves, or whatever materials are at hand, providing a quick and effective protection from wind, rain, and cold. Although it's not as spacious as the Quincy shelter, it makes up for it with the speed and ease of its construction, making it an ideal choice when time or resources are limited. The A-frame shelter, a testament to the survivalist's adaptability and quick thinking.